national treasure. That bad me gon' bad me forever. R.I.P. Kobe, but y'all brokey. That's probably why y'all be shacking together. Capo and Leader got habits together like couples vacation. They packing together like rushing to finish. They'll slap it together. The charges like COVID, they'll catch it together. They hate me so.
Let's start our one-on-one session. So, you have met me before in Singapore. How's your progress after that?
Hi, Cap. Anyway, thanks for inviting me here and organizing this. And it's been very helpful to my trading journey.
Yeah.
For introducing me new trading concepts that I never learned before.
Yeah.
And it's really wonderful. And I also want to come and thank you in person also.
Thank you.
Yeah. So anyway, as for my progress, yes, I'm doing good. Of course, I've also blown my accounts. There's no doubt, and that's why I need I assess myself, and I realized risk management was an issue for me. Although I know how to trade profitably, but biggest issue for me was risk management. So right now, I pay more attention towards risk management.
Okay.
And that's how I begin to progress. And also after seeing Gap saying about not over trading, and I think that's also important. So whenever I hit my profit target, I just close my account for the day. So to preserve the profit, because as Gap says, every trade is a risk. No matter how good or how strong opinion you have on the trade, there's always a risk. So I have that in mind. So when I hit my profit, I just close for the day to preserve my profits.
Okay, that's good. That's good progress. So from blowing your account, you have now risk management, and you're not an over trader like Ian, right? You've countered that. That's good.
Yeah. So that sometimes little advice like this during his TikTok session. I try to pick up all the good points from Gap. Yeah.
That's good. So what is your target now?
Target, of course, the sky's the limit, but I don't wish to express any target, but I just seek to improve every day. And honestly, I don't put myself a target. So I just want to improve myself every day.
Okay, and guys, this is the mindset all of you should have, right? Most of you have the mindset where you want to get rich quick, you want to have money quick, and that is the marketing of trading. Everyone markets you, you can make money quick, you can make money fast. But that's not what trading is. Trading is, you must be consistent. Growing every single day by day you're growing. And that is the mindset that you have right now. Ever since meeting me, you have grown. Ever since learning every single day, you have grown. And that is so great. But obviously, the most important thing is still you must have a specific target. So once you have reached that specific target, you have the next target. So now, what is stopping you from scaling? Because now you have the right mindset. That is the perfect mindset. What is stopping you from scaling?
Okay, because I think by nature I'm risk averse. So I'm maybe because of past losses, so I'm reluctant to take a bigger lot size.
Okay.
But confidence comes with winning. So as I win more, I'm prepared to risk more, and that's, I think, how to grow my account.
Okay.
And one thing I would like to know from Gap is how he has the balls to really to hold his trade for 1,000 pips, this kind of thing. So this is something I think only the elite traders who have this, because for me, we are all looking at the same chart, but for me, I feel it has reached a point that is the run is exhausted. But for him, he sees it differently. So maybe I like Gap to share with me how he sees it. Because I think Gap has said that if there's no breakout, you don't TP. But sometimes I don't know which time frame is he talking about. So maybe I'll go down into details to understand. What's your thinking? Yeah.
Sure, no problem. Okay, so what you want is the mind behind my trading, the mind of why I hold my setups. Most of you want that, right? Most of you have a problem with holding. Who here has a problem with holding? Everyone has a problem with holding. You don't know how to hold your trade. You don't know when to TP. And what I have is not my strategy that is helping me hold my setups. It's not just my strategy. My strategy is very simple. There's a breakout, you hold. There's a breakout, you hold. But what is stopping you guys from doing that is your mindset, your emotion. So, for me, my mindset is very simple. I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck whether I hold or not. And that's where the balls come from, right? I don't give a fuck whether this setup will go up or down because I know my plan. I know my plan. I will always follow my plan. And what is my plan? I say this: if gold breaks out of this, for example, enter on a H4 buy zone. If gold breaks out of this H1 sell zone, I will hold. That is every single day on lunch I say that. If gold breaks out of the H1 sell zone, I will hold. And I do that. But if it doesn't break out, I will look for confirmations to TP. And that is the plan. When I say I don't give a fuck, it doesn't mean I just enter the trade and then just leave my phone there. No, I have a plan. I follow my plan. I don't give a fuck what gold does. I follow my plan, and my plan will always succeed. So, to answer your question, in terms of emotions, it's more about your plan, how you manage your trade. For example, you take a trade at the H4 buy zone. You say this. Once you enter the trade, you say if you want to hold, it needs to break out of this. If it doesn't break out, I will not hold. And if it does that, you just hold. Don't give a fuck, just hold. But obviously, you need to have break even in place. You have the weapons. Your weapons are what? Your weapons are SL, TP. And your weapons are the tools you have, SL, TP, break even. And these three weapons are very important in trading. So, do you understand in terms of emotions?
Yes. So when you talk about, say you enter the trade on the 4 hour, and if there's if there's no breakout of the 4 hour, you will take you take profit on this.
I will take profit.
Yeah. So do you actually wait for the end of the 4 hour, or you go down to the smaller time frame to precise? So I want to understand such
I
a
see.
details.
You want to understand the details. I will go down to the H1. I will look for confirmation of H1. Maybe, for example, gold touches the H4 zone. H1, there's a rejection. Closes rejection. And then M30, there's a new SNR form. That means that gold will most likely go down. Because the way you enter, it is the same way you TP. It's the same way you hold. The three confirmations are not just the strategy. It is the way the market moves. When I teach about the three confirmations, it is not you must enter, but it is for you to understand. That is how the market moves. When there's a rejection, that means the zone is valid. When there's a new SNR form, that means the zone is getting stronger. And there's a second confirmation for you to enter. And when there's a breakout, that means your entire zone is valid because there's a breakout. The sell zone is weak. The buy zone is strong. The buyers are strong, the sellers are weak. What do? You buy, right? You buy. And that is a simple thing. So, same thing for holding. If gold breaks out of your sell zone, you buy. Gold breaks out of your sell zone. What do? Everyone, what do you guys do? You hold the setup. But do you guys hold? No, you guys don't hold. Why? Because of your mindset. You're paranoid. You think too much. You think that gold will go down. But most of the time, it goes up. If you follow my strategy, you have a plan, you follow the plan, you're not paranoid, the plan will work out. But first, you must have that plan. Because from my one-on-one session with 10 people here, most of you still don't have a plan. And there's a problem here. You don't have a plan. I give you 4 plans. Those 4 plans are what makes you profitable. Only if you follow them. And that is where my mindset of not giving a fuck comes in. I don't give a fuck what the market does. As long as I follow my plan, I will win. And that is what a strategy is for. So, try not to trade with, not try to trade with emotions, but try to counter your emotions with plans, with your strategy. And if you understand that, then that is where the scaling comes in. So, to be more specific, it is more about what your mind is when you're trading, where your mind is. Do you have a specific plan? If it gold breaks out, do you hold? Do you do what you say? Or do you not even, or do you just enter without any reason? But I know you enter with reason. So that's good for you.
Okay, thanks, Gab. So, just to be to understand a little bit into details.
Yeah.
So let's say we enter a buy,
Yeah.
okay, and it goes up, and obviously it's never a straight line up. So after it goes up, it starts to goes down, and I notice even though it's down a lot, I can still see that you're still holding your trade. I think most of us, a lot of us, will have TP already.
Yeah.
So what you suggest is when it goes up, do we TP and comes down and we buy again, or we just hold our trade? We just what's your thoughts actually?
Okay, I'm going to give you a more, you want to go into details, right? I can go into details, no problem. For example, H4 buy zone. You enter the H4 buy zone with the 3 confirmations, whatever. Once you enter, gold flies, which is what my signal does. Most of the time, it just 100% rate, it flies. Now, the problem is, it hits a roadblock. Do you TP? Do you TP? Yes.
Yes,
or no?
I do TP some to take off some risks, and often I set break even at not exactly break even at a higher level.
Yeah.
So maybe that's part of my mistake. I should really keep it at the break even,
Yeah.
not at a higher level. So I want to go down details how you normally would manage your trades actually.
Okay, so when I enter a trade, H4 buys on 3 formations, gold flies to the moon, hits a roadblock. I would TP. Honestly, I would TP some of my trades, and when it goes back down, you must understand when gold flies, there is a new SNR form. There's a rejection, there's a new SNR form. At that new SNR form, that is a place where we can enter again. So you must understand that. Enter again. Most of the time, what do I always say when I give a setup? It goes 100 pips. What I say is, I don't claim baby pips. I re-enter. There's a reason when I say that. It's because gold gives us a confirmation to re-enter. There's a new SNR form. There's a breakout on a lower time frame. So to answer your question, what I would look for is the new SNR form. When it flies, there will be a new SNR form. Whether to re-enter, whether to take break even, depends on whether gold breaks out of that new SNR form that you entered from before. You understand that?
Okay, so when you are watching the chart, normally around, what kind of time frame are you using to analyze this breakout? Just to understand. Yeah.
To analyze breakout, usually, for example, H1, I enter on H1, confirmation on M30, M15, I will look for breakout M15. I'm more flexible in the use of time frames. Most of you, do you think that you use time frames in a very specific way? Or if H1 zone, I must look for H1 confirmation. Do you do that?
Not really.
Okay. So be flexible with the use of time frames. The higher the time frame, the stronger the zone, the stronger the confirmation, the stronger the breakout. As long as a higher time frame, it is good. If it's a lower time frame, it is weak. Simple as that. But to be specific, it will be more on, I will look for lower time frame confirmations. If it breaks out lower time frame confirmation, it can lead to a higher time frame breakout, lead to a higher time frame confirmation to cut or to set break even. So lower time frame leads to higher time frame.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all from me today.
Okay. So did that answer your questions?
Very much. Yes.
All right, thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Gab. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
No problem. Okay. So what's your name?
I'm Kendrick.
Adrian. Okay.
Yeah. So straight to the question.
Yeah. Straight to the question. Let's go.
Okay. It's because you advise us to risk 10%.
Yeah.
Okay. So for example, 5K account. So it means risk 500
Yeah.
at each time. So for example, let's say I'm going for sell. Okay. But the gold doesn't go to my direction,
Yeah.
and it apparently goes up. And what if I quite confident the gold will drop, but it's already reaching 500? What is the metrics that I should hold or cut?
Good question. Honestly, okay. The question is, you are, let's say your zone is 100 pips. For example, your zone is 80 pips, right? And then if it hits your SL, it's going to be at $500. But you know that gold is going to go down.
Because sometimes we're overconfident, sometimes no confident. But for, let's say for example, that trade, because I don't know, is it whether I overconfident or, sometimes it's very hard to say. So just for example, I believe that it will drop. Yeah, then how
What's the matrix? Okay.
Yeah.
Simple. If, as I said, if it's the last zone, that last zone has a confirmation for you to not cut loss. For example, you enter an 80 pip zone, and the last zone is, let's say, a H4 sell zone. If it breaks out of that, it's gonna fucking fly. And that is the last zone. So in that H4 sell zone, for example, there is a M1 rejection, M5 rejection, M5 new SNR form. Would you hold the setup?
Maybe no,
Why?
because H4 break out already.
No. H1 no breakout. It's a H4 last zone.
Or H1 last zone.
Okay, for example, 80 pip zone, you enter at the H1 zone.
Oh,
Okay,
I will
enter at
hold.
the H1 zone, go spike 100 pip, sniper, SL Hunter, whatever, go touch the last zone on the H4. And if you want to hold, what do? Do you just choose to hold with no reason, or do you wait for confirmation in that zone?
Wait for confirmation.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that is exactly what you need to do. You just wait for confirmation. M5 rejection, M5 new as another form, you just hold. If there's no confirmation, just cut. Because you cannot risk more than $500. That is a logical way. You cannot risk more than $500. That is your risk. But if there's a reason to hold, M5 confirmation on a H4 last zone, then you should hold. But if there's no last zone, there's no confirmation, just cut loss. Because the next time, you can enter a better setup.
So you means wait for M5 close first, then to decide hold or cut.
Yes,
Oh,
correct.
okay.
Is that confusing, guys? Anyone understand that? Why your Darren? What apa? So, did that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait for confirmation to hold. Yeah.
Okay. Second question, would like to ask you, because every time during your TikTok live, right? Because you look from the bigger time frame to the smaller time frame.
Yeah.
You look for weekly,
Yeah.
daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, then from a big time frame to small time frame. Then you draw a few line, right? Then you can wait for the zone. Then you can put the signal already.
Yeah.
Other than because all these you draw all these lines has been teaching in your mastermind blueprint
Yeah.
already. So other than drawing all these lines,
Yeah.
any other indicator that you refer to?
Indicators as in like trading indicators.
MACD.
No. Those are all scams.
MA.
I have never used indicators. Those are all scams. Okay, not
Scam.
scams, not scams, but they are all a waste of your time. Let's just say that. You look at MACD or for example EMA, or if this line crosses this line, you enter by 懒觉. It's gonna waste your time, bro. So in my life. Okay? Why I draw the lines is because that is my strategy. That is my strategy. I follow my strategy. I don't add anything on because that will just make it confusing. It's like, for example, gold enters my support, but the EMA crosses this line and I should sell. That's a waste of your time. You're going to be confused. And to make this clear for you, what you need to do is you follow one strategy. Doesn't matter if it's a strategy, as long as it works for you. And you follow that strategy with all your heart. You backtest that strategy, you learn that strategy. But if you use one strategy and then suddenly use ICT, turtle soup, all those bullshit, then you're going to be confused and it's going to waste your time.
Okay. Understand. So all the Fibonacci, all you don't look at that.
No.
Okay.
Waste of your time. I think you learned this from like what, Trading Geek, all those YouTube seafood.
Yeah, YouTube.
Yeah, but can is learn is learn, but whether you want to apply it is up to you. Because your strategy, I don't force you to follow my strategy. I teach you to understand my strategy, to apply your own in your own way. So you need to understand that. If it's like indicators, I don't recommend it. If it's Fibonacci, it's technically an indicator, I don't recommend it. If it's price action, then you should use it because that is how the market moves, not indicators, where indicators are lagging. Babi saya apa sih? Apa sih babi betul ni? Tengok apa ni?
So young itu.
Apa sih? Okay, next question.
Okay. Next question, I would like to ask about recovery plan. So for
Okay, good
example, risk 10%.
Yeah.
Just assume I cut the loss already. I lost the 10%.
Yeah.
Let's say 5,000 account, I lost 500, right?
Yeah.
So one part also on the emotional mindset. How should I adjust my mindset? And second question is how to how should I mean what should I do rather than rather to say what will be my next setup to recover my loss.
What would be the next step to recover?
Yeah, I mean, what's the step I should?
Or what's the mindset when you lose the setup?
One is a mindset question.
And how do you recover?
Yeah.
Okay, good question. Most of you don't ask me this. Most of you ask me like, how do I TP? How do I hold? But none of you ask me how to recover. Okay, so very good question. How you want to recover your setup is, even before you enter the setup, before you enter the losing setup, you already have a plan for recovery. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a pessimist, guys. I'm a guy that expects loss every single time when I take a setup. When I take a setup, honestly, my mindset is like this: I already lost. That is the mindset when I take a setup. I already lost a setup. Most of the time I win, but I already lost. So when I already lost, I have a plan to recover that loss. So when I enter the setup, I already have the plan for recovery in mind. So that is the first thing you must keep in mind. When you enter the setup, you already have a plan to recover that setup. So how do you recover that setup? Very simple. You enter the zone, go breaks out of your zone. Most likely it's going to continue going down to the next zone. When it goes to the next zone, you do the same step over and over again. Because when you lose the setup, following your plan, it is just 1%. For example, my win rate is 90%, for example, right? 10% of that is loss. 90% of that is win. Overall, you still win, correct. So what you must do is follow the plan. When it goes down to the next zone, you follow the same plan. Plan for entry, plan for TP. Most of you, I know you guys. If you guys lose, right? Revenge trade again. Full margin again. Revenge again. And then MC. That is how most of you guys lose. Because that is emotions. But if you already have a plan before you enter, before you have a plan for recovery before you enter, then you already solve that problem. So first thing, when you enter, have a plan for recovery. Second is use the same plan for entry for the recovery setup. And depends on the setup. If the setup is low risk, then you can double lot. If not, don't double lot.
Usually when hit SL, so we'll look for a lower zone to re-enter. So rightfully is considered lower risk already, right? Because
not really. No,
not really.
If there's no confirmation in the lower zone, it's still a high risk setup. So how do you identify a high risk setup? A high risk setup is still a zone, but there's no confirmations. There's no confirmations, there's no multi-time frame, there's no lower time confirmation. That is a high risk zone. But in the zone, it's a storyline zone, multi-time frame, 3 confirmations, lower time frame, 3 confirmations, then that is a low risk zone. That is where you can layer more to recover your setup.
Thank you.
Okay. Understand?
Yeah. Understand.
Okay, thank you so much. The question is how to scale. How to scale. So currently, I know your progress already. You scale from 1K?
10K.
From 10K USD, you flip to over 30K USD. And that is good progress. So now, how you want to scale that money? How you want to scale that 30K USD profit? It's very simple. Withdraw your capital.
Okay, I withdraw already.
Oh.
Then what's next?
No, already. Okay, withdraw your capital. First thing you withdraw your capital, you pay off whatever, student loan, whatever, pay off everything so you don't have any stress that's holding you back.
Okay.
So that's very important. I don't want to ask this public. You just pay off everything.
Pay already.
Yeah, pay already.
Yeah.
Wait, you pay off your debts already.
Yesterday.
Wait, go guys, this guy just paid off his debts yesterday. Congratulations, guys. Wait, wait. So you paid off all your debts. Now the only step forward is to scale. The only step forward is to scale. And how do you scale? Right now, you're 20K USD as profit. Yeah. Okay, you have 20K USD as profit. That 20K USD.
Yeah, declare.
Apa? Apa Ishan?
Hey, when want to go?
Apa? Apa sih? Teruk weh.
Tanya you pun dia.
Yeah, so that is how I spent 30k SGD in one night. But, wait, education no? Ini, you edit on. Okay, continue. Jangan distract me, aduh, babi sia. Okay, so how you want to scale 20k USD? If you want to scale, your target is 100k USD at least by next month, I say that, okay?
This month.
Okay, Ken.
You can do it in one trade.
I can, but you're gonna be like Ian, you're gonna overtrade.
No, I only take one trade.
Oh, you're better than Ian, sir. Congratulations. Okay, so one trade a day, to achieve your target of 100k USD this month, you need to have a specific profit target a day. So right now we have 10 more days. We have 5 more days actually. We have 5 more days to hit your target of 100k. That is 20k a day. You think you can do that?
I think can, but I don't know how.
No, you cannot do that. Don't think about doing that. That is risky. You're gonna lose your entire 20k USD for profiting 20k USD a day. Because now your capital is not enough. Your 20k you want to flip to 20k every single day. Most of the time you're gonna lose it. You have to be a bit pessimistic. Okay? How you want to scale is you want to broaden the time frame. Maybe some days you profit less, maybe some days you profit more, but broaden the time frame. Next month you reach 100k USD, okay?
Okay.
Deal? Okay. Next month 100k USD profit, okay? From 20k USD. Now, with 20k USD that is profit, you're willing to lose, let's say 50%, which is 10k. So that 10k USD, put it to another account. 2 accounts. One 10k, second one 10k. The first one is going to be your scaling account. The first one is going to be a scaling account. The second one is going to be your safe account, where you risk 10%. So the scaling account, what you do is, in that scaling account, you can choose to risk more than 10%, you can risk 30%, 50%, depending on how the setup is like. If the setup is low risk, you can risk 30%. If the setup is high risk, you can risk 10%. That is how to solve your lot size problem. Because that is what the problem you have, right? You're scared of risking more sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that 10k USD account, you have the choice to risk more for more profits, depending on the setup you take, okay? First thing. Now, what I want you to do from now on is I want you to take swing setups. That is how I scale from 1k USD when I was broke to over 100k USD. It's just by one swing setup. That is how I became profitable. So, I want you to start taking swing setups. Can you do that?
I don't know how to hold. So, okay, for me, like I know there's a plan to hold, like you wait for the breakout, and then if price breakout, you continue. If price reject, then you close. But, so let's say, okay, we enter a trade. Usually, most of us, I think, will be looking at the M1 time frame to see what price is doing, price go up. Then you look at M5 time frame, okay, price is still going. Then, but there's always that thought in the back of my mind, like, okay, I wait for the candle to close. I wait for M5 candle to close. But there are times where M5 candle can be 200-300 pips. Then how?
Wow, Jibai. you really hit me with that. Okay. Wow. 300 pips. Okay, like this. Apa? Jangan weh. Nanti kantoi. Okay. How you want to solve that problem is honestly, I already tell you already have profits. 10k, you can raise more profits, you can take intraday trades. The second 10k, 10% of your account, but you hold. Why did I tell you to separate your accounts? Because one account is for intraday trades, but you can raise more to earn more. The second account is for swing trading. 10% you hold. Because
So you just set BE and hold.
Just set BE and hold. Hold until you die. Just hold. You say M5 can go 200 pips. What if 200 pips go your direction?
Yeah,
Profit
yeah.
more. But you must still analyze on that account. If it breaks out, you continue holding. Break out, continue holding. I can guarantee, if you take swing trades on one account, I guarantee it will fly.
Okay, so the breakout, right, I look on what time frame? Like M5? Because just now you got say, like, okay, you look at, let's say you H4 time frame, then you go H1. But H1
Swing
is
setup,
damn
right?
long, bro.
Swing setups, right? You look storyline, daily, H4, weekly, monthly. So that 4 time frames is what you pay attention to. If you enter a setup on weekly, you look at a daily for breakout. Daily breakout, you look at H4. H4 breakout, look at H1. So every single time it breaks out, just continue holding. Just continue holding.
Means your BE you set BE, you won't set at 100 pip already. You will set maybe when
I'll just
price.
set entry price. Honestly, I'll just set entry price.
No,
Because most
okay,
of
you set, but at what point do you set BE? When price fly 100 pip, when price fly 200 pip, then you set BE, or when
It's not
price-
specific. When there's no breakout, I will set BE. If there's a breakout, I'll just
don't even set BE.
I don't even set BE. I just trust my setup. Because I already say the confidence of holding your setup comes with knowledge, comes with understanding the market. The three confirmations: rejection form, new setup form, breakout. But not just that simple. It comes with the understanding of multi-time frames. For example, daily breakout. You enter a daily buy zone. Daily breakout for buys. You hold or not?
Confirm hold.
Confirm hold lah, bro. Easy as that. But do you hold?
No.
You've never hold that before, right? And that's the problem because you don't trust yourself.
Yeah.
So from now on, you have profits already. Let me tell you this, you have profits already. You're only risking 10% for 1,000% profit. And that is what I did to flip my entire life. So from now on, I want to change your mindset from I cannot hold to I already profited. I can just hold my setup. Why not think that? Because you have 10K USD in one account, you have 10K USD in another account, you're risking 10% of that account to risk profit even more. If you can do that, you can risk that, then I guarantee by next month, 100K USD. Because we have around 25 days to achieve that.
Yeah.
That is what, 4K USD a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just 4K USD a day.
Actually
You
quite
really do that. It's actually quite easy. It's not that hard. But you have to be consistent. That is why I tell you to separate your accounts. Not later you, I don't know, you feel, you drink some alcohol, you full margin 20K USD. I don't know. Don't do that. That's why I tell you to separate your account. So every time you profit, I want you to withdraw a bit to your bank, spend it on yourself, spend it on whatever. That is what Arthur taught me. Spend it on myself, use it on myself so that I have the better mindset. So, any other questions?
So the swing trading one is the safe account. Then the scalar account is the
Intraday account.
intraday account. Okay, so like
Because I tell you, if you risk 30%, you don't have balls to hold.
yeah,
You don't
confirm.
have balls to hold, right? If you risk 30%, you don't have balls to hold. But if you risk 10%, you have balls to hold. Simple as that.
Okay, can. Alright.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Go.
Let's go away. 100K next month.
Steady. Confirm.
Ready. Oleh.
End of year 1 million.
End of year 1 million. Can.
Okay,
Buy what?
I think everybody here already all the question all answered already. So I think there's nothing for me to say, nothing for me to ask.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the most important thing, I think everyone want to get better profits is there a possible way when you give a signal,
Yeah. Give a reason.
no need,
Oh.
give us a heads up, so can we enter better position. I think everybody has that thing that say when you say the buy now, everybody want to enter a time, but then thing really gone. So everybody sometimes had that phobia because for me, I've been with you for about 2.5 years.
Wish.
But I sometimes I deviated and everything. But of course, we have situation where you say buy now, we enter.
Yeah.
Then you went draw down, and then some of them our wallet not big enough, then MC. So we learn from mistake. Then we don't dare to enter, but it shoots up. Then we say, oh damn. So
Okay.
everybody face this situation. So
Understand?
is it possible that maybe I know lah, you don't give a fuck, you only see the thing once and then you see, oh, okay, time to go in already. But for us, we are not so good. Maybe say, oh, okay, maybe today we give a signal lah. As I say, coming to our buy already. Then we will. For us, maybe some of us, a lot of them probably are new.
Yeah.
Still don't know how to draw the zones, everything. But they need to improve their capital. So we learn, and from this, we have more confidence. Wallet's bigger, and maybe by the time gets too big, we already know what is going on already. So
Okay.
maybe for now, I think the newbies will appreciate that. Give us some earlier signal before the actual thing, so that they have a bigger chance, or everybody have a bigger chance to profit. Gao more. Okay? That's my question.
Okay.
Yes.
So, first of all, I want to counter some of the things he said, okay?
Yeah, no
For
worries.
example, when I say I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna be honest, I do give a fuck because I'm giving a signal. That's the only reason I'm giving a fuck. But when it comes to my mindset and trading, I try not to give a fuck. Simple as that, because that is something that's blocking me. So when I say that, it means that I should have the plan, and I will follow my plan. I won't give a fuck what Ghost does. So that is where the misunderstanding is. I won't give a fuck what Ghost does,
No
but I
problem.
give a fuck about my entry. I give a fuck
Yes.
about my plan. So simple as that, okay? Second thing, whether I should give an earlier signal. Who here wants me to give an earlier signal? Hey, more energy. Who wants me to give an earlier signal? Everyone wants me to give an earlier signal. Okay, I can try too, sure. But the problem is, I've tried it before. I'm gonna be honest. I've tried it before last year. I say, right? I tried before, right? Ready, go buy now. Wow, everyone buy now, buy now, buy now. And then when I give the signal 100 pips away, everyone toxic me. Aduh, that's the problem with what I do now, right? What I do now is the perfected form of what I've done before. Every day I learn to become a better mentor. Every day I learn not just to become a better trader, but to become a better mentor. So, for example, right now, why I give the signal the way I give my signal is because I want all of you to analyze. I want all of you to analyze the reason why I enter. When I say ready signal, some of you here instantly open your chart, right? Instantly open your chart, instantly look for the signal. That is what he did. He profited 30k USD. Why? Because he learned to analyze. And remember what I do is I don't want any of you to follow my signals. Even though I have 100% rate, I don't give a fuck. Don't follow my signals. I want all of you to analyze and learn. Because signals are limitations. You will wait for my signal, you will do this, you will do that. But when you can find your own setup, why not? When you can become independent, why not? When you can become profitable with my strategy, why not? Why wait for my signal? And that is a thing that is limiting all of you. Signals are limiting you. So don't be limited by signals. And if you want me to give an early signal, can you?
No
But
lah.
what I would rather do is to give a reason why
Yes.
I enter afterwards.
Yeah.
So you guys can learn. If I give a signal before, most of you will be limited by, hey, Gap is giving buy, I should just buy now. And go 100 pip, hey, Gap giving buy now again, and MC. That is what I've experienced before because I've been doing this for a long time. So, solution, next time, give you a better solution. I'm going to give you the reason why I enter a buy, why I enter a sell. Is there a better solution?
Yes, I think that would be good. That would
Yeah.
be good. Yes.
So, who wants me to give a reason after I enter a signal?
Everyone.
After the signal,
After the signal.
You give the reason
before.
before you are looking to buy the signal. Like I'm looking for this.
I try honestly, I try to right? Honestly, I try to do that. Multiple times I give the signal, I try to do that. But when I
live trade, you were explaining on live, look at this candle, then if it's closure, then after you go for a buy. I think that was really amazing.
yeah, exactly, and that's what I try to do every single time. But when I give the signal, boom, 100 pips. Wow, how you want me to type out everything? That's the problem, you know. It's not. It's sometimes my setups too sniper entry because I wait for the perfect moment to enter. I don't try to give you guys drawdown. I try to give you guys a perfect entry point, and it flies 100 pips. So when I type the entry, a bit hard.
So guys, this is a tip for us here now. So what he say is, now he gives signal is really chiong one. So give signal buy, you just whack. Correct?
Wait, where you go?
Minimum drawdown. You want to give you a signal that is minimum drawdown.
I try to.
He tried to, but seriously, from 2 years ago until now, I think you had improved.
Yeah.
Seriously, as our teacher, you have improved a lot, and we are very grateful that we all of us have you as our mentor.
Yeah.
And continue progressing, and as much as you want to help us, as much as all the newbies, because we will definitely want to grow their account. Once they grow their account, they have the balls or don't know what to enter the bigger trade.
Yeah.
That's what happened to all of us. And another question will be for people who, like me, had burned their account before so many times, how to counter that fear of entering bigger lots?
Okay.
And by holding, whatever. But how to counter that fear of because you have lost 50K, 60K before, but now I have this amount of money. I do not want to risk it again, but yet I want to profit a lot. But how to just do it and
Understand. Okay, good question.
You
Good
know,
question. I understand. I definitely understand. I've been through the stages, and that is a very important thing. Stages. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an idea. Okay, there are 3 stages in trading. First, the newbie stages. Second, the advanced stages. The third one is the profitable stage. So in 3 of these stages, there are different ways to trade. For example, from what you're explaining now is most of the people here are in a newbie stage. So in a newbie stage, you want to profit more, you want to flip Cao Cao, you've seen the feedback. You've seen the feedback, you've seen TPH right over there, profit 200K USD. But would you say he's a newbie? Can anyone here say that he's a newbie? He himself say, okay, but he's not a newbie. Why? Because he has gone through the stages. First stage, if you're a newbie and you want to flip Cao Cao, I'm going to tell you this, it is not possible. Because that is the stage you're at. You're at a newbie. You don't even know how to enter properly. You don't have control over your emotions. You don't have a plan. You are going to lose if you want to flip Cao Cao. Because to flip Cao Cao, you must have control over your strategy, control over your plan. So, that is stage 1. Stage 2, at one stage, you have control over your trade, you have control over your mindset, you have control over your strategy, which is what TPH and that guy over there is doing. That is where we can guide him to, where I can guide him to scale to profitable stage, which is millionaire level. Because at each stage, there are different ways. So, to answer your question, which is at the newbie stage, is how you want to grow your account to flip Cao Cao. First thing, don't think about flipping. If you're a newbie stage, do not ever think about flipping your account first, if it's a capital. Think about growing your account. Growing your account from 1K to 2K, 2K to 3K with 10% risk. Once you have grown your account, once you feel steady, you know that you can continue breaking through to the next level, the advanced level. Then you can start risking more to flip even more. Because, yes, it is possible to flip Cao Cao like what he did. It is very possible. But there are stages to it. If you want to, it's like you drive, it's like, for example, you just get your license in driving, and then you want to drive a Lamborghini. Obviously, you don't know how to drive a Lamborghini, right? Because you learn from an ASIA. But if you grow from ASIA, you know how to drive an ASIA, slowly you get to a BMW, slowly you get to a Lamborghini, you know the path forward. Then you can continue in that path forward. Because most of you are trying to drive a Lamborghini when you have the skills of an ASIA. Sorry to say. So, remember, stage 1, grow your account first. Stage 2, once you have profits, risk even more. Stage 3, get scalped by me. Simple as that. So, does that answer your question?
Yep.
Any other question? You have very good questions, honestly.
No more other questions, man. I think all my questions are everybody just want to
learn how to hold.
hold, whatever. It is all answered already. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's about it.
That's good. Congratulations.
Okay. No
But how's
worries.
your progress, honestly?
Okay, this month 3,000, now I'm at 11,000. So, yeah.
Deposit 3,000, now at 11,000. Okay,
Yes.
you're doing good. You're
Okay.
not technically not a newbie anymore.
Not newbie, but still a lot to learn because I think a lot of things is mindset, emotions and mindset.
Correct.
Because for me is that you have lost so much, now you are trying to crawl back, you are just trying to protect and you don't want to risk.
Yeah.
But yet you want to be fast.
Yeah.
So just have to control emotionally.
There's a balance to that. But first, most important thing is to understand the stage you're at. And once you can break through the stage, then you can continue flipping. But if not, just grow your account, slow and steady. With the advice I've given to him, which is withdraw your profits consistently, at least see the profits in your bank account. So you have a motivation to continue growing. That's very important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you so much. Yep.
2.5 years. 2.5 years. Sorry.
Yeah, man.
Okay. What's your name?
I'm Ryan.
Ryan.
So I joined very recently. I joined March after I saw your NFP. I think NFP.
Or the
49K on YouTube with Jay, all those.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, the one at the Mama
Yeah,
shop.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I am a compulsive overtrader, like Ian.
Okay, like Ian. Okay.
Okay, we in the same group. Then I find that I keep taking setups. Although I try to take higher time frame setups, I try to look for H1, H4. But I honestly don't know which one will fly. So I end up taking everything. So I guess my goal for this year is to increase my win rate. So
Okay.
I don't know if I can say I'm profitable.
Okay.
But I am making a decent amount of money. But my win rate is about 50-60% lah.
So how are you making a decent amount of money?
Just so actually just now I asked you the question on how to stop losing money after my account hits 10K. I'm currently already doing what you mentioned.
Okay.
Every time I take out 500 to trade,
That's good.
then I will flip the 500 to 4K.
Yeah.
Then I'll withdraw.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if you remember lah. I reached out to you on Telegram.
Yeah.
I was the one that went up 20K, go to zero, come back up 10K, go to zero. Then only recently this week I am up 50K.
50K.
Yes. But because I keep going zero, so actually my credit card haven't paid off lah. So if I pay it off, it's just nice lah, break even lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think-
So
okay.
I have this issue where I am not confident in which setup will fly. So when the setup flies, I take profit about 150 pips. Then then because I also take other setups, so I just keep taking until just nice one day it just make more lah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how I'm making money. Not very proud of it, but I want to learn how to be more accurate lah.
More accurate in the setups you take.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so first question. Ian takes almost 10 setups a day last time. How many setups do you take?
Double.
Double?
Yes.
You take 20 setups a day?
Yes. Sometimes.
Wow. How?
Every early morning with
Terry?
Harry.
I start trading at 6 a.m. when I go to the toilet before I go to work.
Wow.
And then I stop trading at 10 p.m. before I go to sleep.
Wow.
Check out his trade history.
Is Terry here? Wow. I'm proud of you, bro. I don't even know how you take 20 setups. Honestly, I'm just proud of you, bro. 20 setups a day.
One day got 20 hours ma. I said I take H1 ma. Then H1 fail already, I take H4 ma. So
Okay.
actually I got more than 20 H4, H1 SNR ma.
I see. So you're confused in where's the best zones
Yes,
to take
correct.
the setups. To take the one best trade, which is
Yes.
what I do. Okay, honestly, I need to interview you a bit more, okay? 20 setups, you just randomly take setups at the H1 zone without waiting for confirmations?
No, so I do draw up the charts very regularly. I do wipe it every like 3 hours, 4 hours, then I redraw. So the zones tend to follow, let's say like if your H4 zone reject from a daily support, then I take the H4 zone because there's two confirmation, you reject and you fall SNR ma. Then when you retrace and then, because I will see a even lower time frame breakout because H4 is too long. So I'll look at maybe M15 it broke out. So I will just enter when you come back in. No? That's your 3Cs, right? Kind of, yeah.
Correct.
So that's how I enter. So because I guess maybe the breakout, I look at lower time frame, so I get more entries lah.
Oh.
Because M5, M1, M15, you tend to have quite frequent breakouts. Then after that, you just go back in. Yeah.
Okay. I'm at a loss of words, guys. I've never seen someone who take 20 setups a day in this market. Okay. I'm gonna tell you this. You know how to analyze. That's the good thing about you. You're like Ian, you know how to analyze. But if you continue overtrading, it is not sustainable.
That's why I'm here.
Exactly. And now to answer your question, how to solve your problem of overtrading? I'm gonna tell you this. First, understand this. If you overtrade, you're gonna lose. Please understand that. You're gonna understand, if once you understand that, try to lessen your 20 setups to at least 5 setups. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you to 20 setups to 1 setup. That's impossible because I know myself. I used to take 20 setups a day also. maybe 100 setups a day, maybe last time. Okay, but for you, try to lessen your 20 setups to 5 setups a day. But those 5 setups, I want you to look for the confirmation you look for now, which is rejection form, USNR form, breakout, higher time frame zones, whatever. But lessen the volume. I know my strategy, there's a lot of zones, there's a lot of confirmations, there's a lot of noise. And why I call these noise, because those are the zones that I don't want to look at. For example, a H4 zone. Most of the time, I don't look at H4, I look at daily. I look at weekly, I look at monthly. Because these are the 3 zones that has the likelihood of going in the direction I want to. Now, once you do that, once you understand that, then you use your skills where you know how to analyze, you know how the market will move. Because you trade every single market. You trade every single movement, which is kind of insane. Okay? You really understand that, you have the skill to do that. I want you to use that skill to take 3 setups a day.
Okay.
3 to 5 setups a day, but the perfect setups. And I want you to start holding the setup. Do you hold your setups? So you TP 10, 20 pips?
No.
Oh.
I'll hold above probably about 100 pips. Then I'll just full close.
Okay, then that's good. 100 pips.
But your trade 400 pips.
Yeah, my trade 400 pips. Memang betul, because I hold my trades. Why I hold my trades? Because there's a breakout. So what I want you to do from now on is lessen your trading with from 20 to 5 setups. 5 setups, that 5 setups, I want them to be perfect. But I guarantee most of them are not going to be perfect, because I take 5 setups. I take 1 setup a day only. So 5 setups, you win 3, you lose 2, it's still okay. But that is the way you trade. I'm not going to change the way you trade. I'm going to improve the way you trade. Because now you're profitable, you're not doing bad, you're doing good. You're profited 50k USD. It's not sustainable, but you're still doing good. But I want you to lessen the volume you trade, because that is risk for you. And if you want to maintain that profit, you need to lessen the volume, lessen the risk, and profit even more with a plan. And what is the plan? Same thing. The plan for you is different. It's not going to be 1 setup a day. It's going to be 5 setups a day, but with proper risk management, with proper understanding of the market, which is what you're good at now. So, my plan for you is this. 5 setups a day. All 5 of those setups, I want you to update me.
Okay.
When you enter. So I know, because right now I don't know how the fuck you enter 20 setups a day. Honestly, I actually don't know. Okay? So 5 setups a day, update me what is going on in those setups. And if those setups are legit, I will allow you to take it. But if not, then please don't take it.
Okay.
Okay, first thing. Second thing, how to counter overtrading. What do you feel when you're overtrading?
Okay, actually I know why I overtrade. Okay. Because I don't hold my trade. So I tend to, let's say, okay, take yesterday for example. There's a sell from daily H4 from 3.8.
Yeah.
Is it 3.8? I think it's 3.8. Yeah, I took the sell, but I closed 100 pips.
Okay.
So after that, what I do is when it go down to H4, H1, then I buy lah, then lose lah. Yeah, like that.
Oh, I see.
So like that, then it's 3 trades already. You go down to H1, break H1, then go down H4, break H4. Then I like that, total 3 trades already, one day. just cause I never hold the first trade.
Okay, understand. So your problem is you feel FOMO.
I guess so.
Basically, you feel FOMO. Well, the basic understanding is this. If the more setups you take, the more risk you take. And you have to understand, you have to put more value in the money you make. Because right now, right, I feel like when you're over trading, that money isn't value to you. You have to put more value in the money you make and the money you lose. For example, 50k USD is a lot, bro. You can buy a Merc out there already, bro. 50k USD, you can buy a Merc, you can pay off your debts.
Singapore cannot do anything.
Oh yeah, Singapore. But you can do something with it, it's still money.
Yeah.
With that 50k USD, you can grow it to another 100k USD. You grow it to 200k USD, you can use it to scale. But if you keep over trading, it is impossible to scale consistently. What you want is not profit cow in one setup and after that you lose. You want to be consistent every single day. If you have that mindset, then I guarantee you will stop over trading. How I solve Ian's problem of over trading is honestly, I will tell him to journal. I will tell Ian to journal his trades. Takkan he want to journal 20 trades a day, right? He's going to journal 5 trades. That 5 trades have a reason. If he loses, he knows why. If he wins, he knows why. But for you, I also don't know how you analyze so fast, but honestly, the way you're trading now is not logical. I'm sorry to say that. It's not logical. You reduce it to 5 days. You journal all your trades. and you see the win rate. If the win rate is good, you continue in that direction. If not, you tell me. Because now I still don't know how you trade.
It's okay. I'll update you.
Can you just update me, bro? But for now, more or less, it's just how you have the momentum, but you reduce down the risk. You have the momentum now. Reduce down the risk. Continue in that direction until you hit a roadblock. Once you hit a roadblock, you tell me, because that is where I can give you the problem here. Because the problem here is just overtrading. Overtrading is very easily solved. You know the risk, bro. You don't want to lose that money, right? If you don't lose the money, then stop overtrading. It's as simple as that. There's no secret tip to that. It's just stop. Wait, Ian called me though. Hey, talking about overtrading, Ian start calling me pula. Hey, Ian.
He said he got an underwear picture.
Hey, Ian. Hey, professional overtrader. Hey, kau professional overtrader. We're talking to your competitor here. Your competitor, guys. Hey, you know you take 10 setups a day, right? This guy take 20 setups.
He know
Hey, how are you? How are you in Canada?
Bro, I just woke up, bro. It's like 6 a.m.
Oh, it's 6 a.m. Yeah, guys, he profit Gao, he go to Canada for vacation. Gao. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I okay.
There, bro.
Yeah, you could have been there, but you go to Canada for vacation. Aduh. It's okay, everyone. Nancy him a bit. But okay, so yeah, it's like I don't know how many, like 100 something. Yeah, bro, we could have been here. Come now, fly back.
Cannot fly back also need like 24 hours, bro.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna focus on my meet and greet. Don't kacau me.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Wait, very 准时 ah. Very on timing, guys. When I talk about overtrading, this Ian called me. But this is what I do for my students. When I say I guide you one-on-one, I actually mean it. Because this guy randomly, he'll call me. He's like, hey, bro, buy or sell. I'm like, don't trade. So, I'm like, don't trade, bro. Most of the time, this is what I do. I guide my students one-on-one. Randomly, they call me, but please don't call me so much. I have too many calls already. Okay, they will message me, I will guide them one-on-one, I will scale them one-on-one, and that is how they grow. Because what you guys need is honestly not just the advice from today, but you need someone to keep you accountable. Most of you cannot keep yourself accountable because you have emotions, but if you have someone beside you, you will be accountable. For example, me and my cousin Maui. Last time when we used to trade, we both lost money. Maui lost 100k USD, I lost 50k USD. We will be like, okay, this setup with no full margin, I feel like full margin, but you remind me, okay? And I will remind him, and that is how we consistently grow, because I keep him accountable, he keeps me accountable, and that is what I'm doing for you, that is what I'm doing for all of you. So, the advice from today, I want you to apply it, but I want you to update me with your progress, update me with your journey, so that I can continue scaling you one-on-one every single day. So, yeah, any other question? No question. Congratulations. What's the target?
Actually, I just want a 90% win rate. The money not important. Money will come with the win rate.
Yeah, that's a good mindset. The same mindset as Chong, but I don't know how you keep 90% win rate with 20 setups a day. So you try
19 win lah.
If you're 19 win, I follow you. Bro. You don't need follow me anymore. I follow you, bro. I follow your setup, bro. 19 win. I follow your setup. Actually, it's 18. 18. Right? I will follow your setup if you have 19 wins. You message me, I instantly follow. I tell you, give signal to my channel. Hey, you guys want more setups to my channel, right? I give him, bro, 20 setups a day.
Yeah, left trade.
Hey, live trade now, jom.
You know?
Hey, no need live trade, bro. Instantly, he said go buy now, instant buy, bro.
I come here for your live trade.
It's okay. You look at me, guys. I don't even look at my chart. I know where I'm gonna enter, I just enter. But today, I don't feel like entering, so I don't enter. What? Oh yeah, I 1,000 ringgit that I owe you.
QR sekarang lah.
QR sekarang lah. Okay guys, so this guy...
Get. Actually, seribu tu, jangan bagi duit. Kita bagi dia capital, suruh dia trade. Bagi signal sekali.
Wait, nanti dia MC.
Biar duit dia.
Nanti betul juga.
Everyone agree?
Everyone agree? They give you capital. You see him, 20 setups, grow to 100k. Can.
So
Okay,
you
ah.
up for that? You up for that, bro?
You up for that?
Sure.
I give you capital.
Sure. So the profit I take, the risk you take.
Yeah, the risk I take, the profit you take. Help you with your overtrading. Can.
And then you ask me trade one more time, you help me with my overtrading.
5 setups a day, please. How I give you capital?
I don't know.
Oh, Kiwa.
Way out of dip out of 6, run out of 6, just like it did. Why was TPS at my crib until you boy slid? It is what it is. Check signing is my king, pushing out ink. I feel like a squid. I would probably need a YouTube search just for me to do a laundry load. Alex Moss trying to bring me back 100 years from now. He got my body froze.